Hey Bursties, how are you guys doing? I missed you guys so much. I just got back from LA and I'm back in my regular studio again. It feels so good to be home. I don't know if you guys have noticed or not, but I've been talking a lot about it on my IG. I got veneers. I had a crazy time in LA, but my favorite part was obviously getting these veneers done and the whole staff at NH Dentistry in Beverly Hills. So I want to talk to you guys all about the doctor and his staff, the procedure, and I hope that this is very helpful and educational. If you are shopping for veneers, watch this video first and let me know what you guys think down below. If you guys want to see how my veneer process went, keep watching. Don't you know that you're beautiful, just the way you are, just the way you can. So I actually have some chicken tikka masala that I ordered from a local Indian spot that I've been craving because I wasn't allowed to eat this with the temps because it was stained. So I'm actually gonna be eating this while I am talking to you guys. It's been a really busy day. First things first, shout out to my girl Cassie. She recently got her teeth done by Dr. Ahhhh. So I messaged her and I was like, oh my God, I'm so scared to get veneers. The biggest thing I always hear when I hear about anybody getting veneers is shaving their teeth down to nubs. And that was 100% out of the question to me. She told me end result is so nice and she's so happy that she did it. She contacted the receptionist whose name is Monica. Monica is so sweet. She made this experience so easy for me. And so Monica actually emailed me, are you interested? If you are, let me know. We'll set up a consultation. The consultations are virtual. It took about a week to schedule the doctor and then we just hopped right on. So right away I felt comfortable and the first thing I did was show him all of my concerns. The proportion of my teeth, I thought that they were short. I also thought that my gums were a little bit low. And also when I smiled, my two back gray fillings from when I was a kid showed through and it made my smile look less white than it actually was. Basically, I let him tell me as the expert whether or not my concerns were valid. If you're satisfied with the consultation and you get the information that you want, the next step would be putting a deposit down. Then you're gonna get like an appointment list. So it's gonna show you all of the appointments that you're gonna be needing to go to and they're gonna give you a brief description. So this is about, I would say, a 3 to 4 week process. They got it done for me in 2.5 weeks. And so 6 total appointments. The first one is a 9 a.m. exam. This is the first time the doctors and staff are actually gonna analyze and look at your mouth. So they're gonna put a big old mouth guard on you. They're gonna take impressions of your teeth, which basically means moldings. They're gonna take x-rays and all of that and basically kind of look at what they're working with. And then I was back the next day for a cleaning, whitening, and bleaching of my teeth. If you have never had your teeth whitened before, which I hadn't, do not schedule anything else for that day. So I kind of put like an S on my chest and I was like, yeah, just blast me with the highest, most intense whitening. That was a mistake, you guys. I don't know why I decided to do that. It just didn't bother me in the moment. As soon as I was done, these little things called zingers, you know, when you like bite into an ice cream or something's too hot and you get that intense sensitivity. Yeah. So then the next appointment is when they do all of the prep work. Is it the prep work today?
Prep work today, temporaries.
Dr.
What's up,
Neil.
everybody?
So he's gonna have a mold there and you're gonna get to see for the first time what your mouth will kind of look like.
And so here is the stone model of your teeth right now, okay?
Oh my God, that's me here. Okay, wait.
Yeah, so this is the stone model of your mouth right now. So here is Ashley's smile design, all right? Here, put it right here. So she does have a wider smile, so we're just gonna fill it out, which means that we're gonna build out her back teeth just a little bit. One of the main concerns, right, is that when you look at your front teeth, there's a drop off from your canine to your premolars. This is so much longer, and then all of a sudden this gets short. So one of the things we wanna do is we wanna lengthen these premolars in the back right here to kind of match everything in the front. Increase the length of her front teeth just a little bit, and most importantly, we're gonna go ahead and close those spaces in between her teeth, and it's just gonna look perfect. But it's gonna look very natural. It's gonna look very similar to what she has, so you're not gonna look at her and be like, oh my God, she has veneers.
Right.
So let me tell you a little bit about what we just did. Before we started the process, before we got Ashley done, before we prepped any teeth, what I like to typically do is show my patients what their smile design is going to roughly look like before we even do anything. So every step of the way, there's a checkpoint for me to see how the smile design looks in the patient's mouth. And by the very end of it, we're gonna have the perfect product for the patient, the perfect design, so that they're 1000% happy with it, and it looks as natural as possible.
Yeah. The prep appointment is a long appointment. It's 3 to 4 hours because it's a little bit more technique based and he does slow down on that day. So prepping includes any contouring or shaving of the teeth and then laser gum removals. He did laser up my gums to fit, you know, the shape that I wanted. And I'll show you guys what my teeth look like after he shaved them. He's learned to be very conservative when he shaves and preps the teeth. If he needs to shave your teeth to nubs, he would just rather not take you on as a patient, and I actually really found a lot of comfort in that.
We're not really going to be doing anything too aggressive because her teeth are already straight. Her teeth have spaces, so basically I'll show you guys the preps.
It's pretty painless because this is the first time I was numbed. Now, what I really liked about the numbing is that it was a very gentle process.
What I use to actually give injections is this computerized injection control device. Okay, it looks like a pen.
This is actually the unit. I just wanted to show you guys because I know there's a lot of people that are afraid of needles.
And so what it does is it actually controls the rate at which anesthetic's actually being deposited. It makes it a lot more comfortable for the patient as well.
Awesome.
And all you guys are gonna see right now how she handles this. So
look at him, he's getting the hang of this. He's talking to the camera. All right, guys, I'm gonna try my best. We've all agreed to try to get this on camera, so.
All right, let's do it. Go ahead and open. All right, and bite down for me. Perfect. Watch. This is not going to at all. Awesome. So those are 2 teeth.
No way. You
Okay.
guys, seriously, that was, I think, the least painful injection I've ever gotten in my mouth.
That's
wow.
what I like to
I'm
hear.
impressed. Okay, you guys, I am completely numb. Right now, the doctor's preparing to, I think, shave me down, right, Gloria?
Take a look. So it really looks almost identical to her teeth before. So they're not shaved down to stubs, they're not shaved down to toothpicks. We maintained a lot of enamel. So
Why are they yellow like that?
okay, so they're a little bit yellow because we have 3 layers to our teeth. We have the enamel layer, which is white, and then we have the underlying dentin layer, which is yellow.
Okay.
So as you remove enamel, that dentin layer starts showing through.
Okay.
Okay?
Got
And
it.
then the 3rd layer is your nerve. That's red. So,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
so it does-
Okay, so after that, then you have this like unit in your mouth, and it's literally one unit. It feels like a mouth guard almost, and it feels tight, and it's like interlocked in your teeth.
Okay, you guys, we just got done with a ton of work. It's been hours. We are both exhausted, but we are done with the temporaries. I'm about to show you guys.
Wow.
I love them. So this is what they look like. Okay, so what is the material that these are made out of?
Okay, so these are an acrylic-based material. They just give you kind of a rough idea of what the final smile design is going to look like. The final veneers are actually going to be thin porcelain shells. They're going to look a lot more lifelike.
Right.
They're going to be less bulky. They're going to be thinner. There's going to be some natural translucency to it. There's going to be more of a color gradient.
Yeah.
With temporary material, it's just all one uniform color from gum line down to the edge. So these are her temps, but they look
They look
pretty
so
natural.
good.
They look real. Do you have any pain throughout the procedure?
Hardly, not at all.
There you go.
Not at all. Not like is it anesthesia or what is it called?
Yeah, so
The
she's
numbing
still
stuff?
numb right now.
Yeah,
her lip
I'm
is
still numb.
Her lip is still numb,
Yeah.
so it's not fully awake. As the day goes on and starts waking up,
Right.
Ashley's gonna get more of an idea of really how it looks and how her lip moves and whatnot. So that's the purpose of now the next couple days as we're making the final veneers for it to settle in,
Right.
for her to get a feel for it, put makeup on, etc. All that kind of
Yes.
stuff that you would do on your day-to-day
Yeah.
activities, and then she gives me feedback on that.
Yeah, I am going to follow up with you guys. We have much more appointments to come, and we still have the permanents to put on. So I'll be bringing you guys along with the process, and we'll see you guys next time.
All right, see you.
What I will say is like the first day you have your temps, like get out of your head. Definitely like don't jump to any conclusions. Like just let yourself get used to them because it's a lot to get used to. Like I didn't look crazy, but I felt like I did. So you're basically gonna be looking out for like any pain or like discomfort. If you're lisping, that's like normal because it's just like a weird thing in your mouth. And then anything like aesthetic, like for me, I was like worried about my gap, and so I was, you know, when I saw my mouth without a gap, I was like, but like wearing it was, you know, I was basically looking to see if like I was actually gonna miss it, and obviously like I didn't. Ding. Hey guys, what's up? So I wanted to hop in here because it has been about 6 days in my temps and I needed to update you guys. So obviously you're not going to want to be eating anything that requires excessive chewing. So like steaks and like bubble gum and like stuff like that is just not a smart idea right now. You want to stay away from curries, like red Kool-Aid, green juices with turmeric in them. All of that will stain your teeth, and then you're supposed to wear like a night guard to keep it from being like grinded on when you're sleeping. So then after I was like, everything's good with the smile design, then I'll say like 3 or 4 days after that is when I cracked the veneer, chewing too much on this side. Oh no, was it over here? Yeah, it was over here. I can't remember because he repaired it so well. I literally messaged him at like 10 p.m. because I cracked my tooth over vegan pizza. And this is obviously something that he told me he could happen, but I was like freaking out because I am in LA and I'm working. So he knows that and he was very accommodating. The receptionist got me in first thing in the morning. I wanted to share the story about the break in my temps just to show you how very helpful Dr. H and his team are. I put like my mouth guard in. They give you a mouth guard. So I put my mouth guard in. I just like keep my mouth, you know, closed. I wake up the next morning. I rush into the dentist. So I literally get a call on my way to getting my teeth fixed from James. I'm in the car and James and Lewis are like, hey, we have a collab video. It's with Doja. Like, we do not know how to lay a wig and she needs her wig laid. And I was like, I'm on my way to the dentist right now, but like, when are you guys filming? And they were like, literally at like 2 o'clock. I was on my way at like, I think 11. And I was like, if I'm done, I will come. It's because of course, like I wanted to meet Doja, I wanted to help a friend. And like, I've been meaning to see him the whole trip and we had just been so busy. I'm like getting my tooth fixed. I like look at the doctor and I'm like, I'm about to meet Doja Cat. And he's like, oh no. Like he definitely made sure the tooth was secure so that I could like talk and laugh and have fun. Went over, had some shots, laid the wig. It was so much fun. They got the video done and I ended up going home and having a normal day.
You guys, today is the day. I'm getting my final smile. I am so excited. We're gonna wait for the doctor, but today I get my actual temps taken out. Oops, I had mouthwash. So today I get my temps taken out and then I get my permanents put in and I will update you guys. I am so excited.
What I did was I went ahead and tried in all of Ashley's veneers. This is not permanent cement. What I do is I go ahead and I use a try-in paste that mimics the color of the cement. So we're gonna use a little bit of a lighter try-in paste right here. You see how that's white? You can see how we added length to her natural tooth. Got the translucency, it's got the anatomy. So what I'm gonna do is kind of show her, once I go and just kind of blend in this try-in paste, how it's gonna look. That.
Wow.
Okay? So, and then what I'll do is just clean up a little bit of this try-in paste right here, actually, like that.
Okay.
And there you go. So this gives you the ability to get an idea of what the final product is going to look like before we permanently cement them. Patient gets the opportunity to see what our final veneers look like with a try-in paste that mimics the color of the cement. So at this point, we've had many checkpoints throughout the process. I've gotten feedback from Ashley. She really hasn't had much to critique because everything looks amazing.
So after you approve them, at that point, he takes them all off, he rinses your mouth, and then he places them permanently. Now, this was such a high for me, you guys. I felt like I took my time with the decision, and I was so happy when he was actually placing them on because the decision just felt so sound. Working with him and the process that he puts you through really makes you feel secure, and your decision is like an investment versus just something impulsive and like crazy. And the reason I'm highlighting this is because as I was shopping the veneer dentist industry, the dentist that I initially thought I was gonna go with, now I don't even appreciate that particular dentist's work. And it isn't until I educated myself that I realized that doctors like Dr. H, who take that extra time and that extra care, are the ones that really set themselves apart and really truly deserve that Beverly Hills Dentistry Veneer Specialist title, because they are not all made equal. Let me just tell you that right now. The next morning is another appointment. So that appointment is the farewell appointment, and it was so bittersweet because I had really grown to love the office and I just super appreciated the dentist's work. We take our final photos for his collection, and you know, he was excited about the case, you know, from the beginning, and he was happy to see the final product. So these are them. So they start here and go ah, right here. The main question I've been getting asked is how much it costs. Now, trust me, that was the main thing that I was concerned with as well. So, Dr. Hadaegh's office charges $18.50 to $22.50 per tooth. Now, I got a full set of 10. So in that example, it's about a $30,000 investment. And that's exactly what this is. This is an investment towards your smile, towards your future. $30,000 sounds like a scary number. And the other thing I wanted to let you guys know is Dr. Hadaegh's office does offer payment plans, y'all, up to 60 months, which I believe is 5 years, but you can make payments on this investment. I'll plug all of the information that you guys need to contact him, his website, his Instagram, the phone number that he responds to patients on, and everything. So make sure you guys are also doing your own research outside of this video, and yeah. So thank you again to NH Dentistry for changing my life and elevating my smile. They are so helpful, so friendly. Tell them Ashley sent you. Give them a follow, and if you guys thought that this video was helpful, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you are not already subscribed. Make sure you're following me on all of my social media. I am STRASHME on all of my social media except for Twitter. I am STRASHME with 2 E's. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. I haven't had hardly any negative feedback. You guys are so supportive, and thank you so much. I am also verified on YouTube starting today, so thank you guys so much for 683K subbies. I want to hit that milli before the end of the year. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me on my veneer journey, and I will see you guys next time. I can't stop smiling. Don't you know that you're beautiful? Just the